Autumn in Canada doesn't arrive loudly. It doesn't announce itself with noise or urgency. It simply changes the light. One morning, the air feels different, cooler, cleaner, as if the land itself has taken a slow breath. The forests begin to shift. Green fades into gold. Gold deepens into orange. Orange turns into red. And suddenly, the landscape feels unreal. This is Canada in fall, a season that doesn't rush, a season that asks you to slow down. The roads are quieter now, not empty, just calm. Long stretches of asphalt curve through forests that seem endless. Every turn reveals another layer of color, another moment worth stopping for. Driving here feels different. You don't speed, you don't hurry, you let the road lead. Because autumn in Canada isn't about the destination, it's about the space in between. The forests stretch for miles, maples, birches, and evergreens standing side by side, each one changing at its own pace. Some trees burn bright red, others glow softly in yellow and amber, and some remain green, grounding the entire scene. There is no single shade of fall here. It's a spectrum. Light filters through the leaves, softer than in summer, lower in the sky, more forgiving. Every scene feels cinematic, even without trying. A simple road becomes a journey. A quiet forest becomes a moment of reflection. This is why fall in Canada feels so powerful. Not because it's dramatic, but because it's honest. You hear it before you see it. Leaves moving in the wind, branches creaking gently, the distant sound of birds preparing to leave. There's a stillness in the air, not silence, but balance. The kind of quiet that makes you aware of your own breathing. Lakes mirror the trees perfectly now. Still water reflecting color and sky like glass. A single ripple can break the illusion, reminding you that everything here is temporary. And that's the beauty of it. Fall doesn't last. It never tries to. In Canada, autumn feels like a reminder that change can be gentle, that letting go doesn't have to be loud. Mountain valleys glow in warm tones. Forests climb hillsides like waves frozen in motion. Mist settles into the lowlands during early mornings, blurring the line between earth and sky. As the sun rises, the fog lifts slowly, revealing color, depth, distance. Time feels slower here. You stop checking your phone, you stop counting minutes. You simply look. Roads wind deeper into the landscape, some narrow and quiet, others wide and open, framed by endless trees. Each one feels like an invitation, not to arrive somewhere, but to stay present. Autumn in Canada isn't built for crowds, it's built for moments. Moments when the light hits just right, when a curve in the road opens into a valley filled with color, when the world feels larger and calmer at the same time. The air smells different too. Earthy, clean, a mix of fallen leaves, damp soil, and cold mornings. Breathing feels easier. Evenings arrive earlier now. The sun dips low, stretching shadows across the road. Colors deepen. Reds become darker. Gold turns into copper. And then, slowly, the light fades. Twilight in autumn feels softer than any other season. Not dramatic, not harsh, just quiet. As night approaches, the forests disappear into silhouettes. The road becomes a ribbon of gray, guiding you forward. There's no rush to arrive, no pressure to keep moving. This is the kind of place where stopping makes sense. Pulling over, turning off the engine, listening. Wind through the trees, a distant bird call, leaves brushing against the ground. In moments like this, autumn doesn't feel like an ending. It feels like a pause, a space between what was and what comes next. Canada's fall isn't about landmarks, it's about landscapes, about how vast everything feels, how small you feel within it, and how comforting that can be. Here, nature doesn't demand attention, it earns it. Every scene feels balanced. Nothing tries too hard, the colors don't compete, they coexist. And somehow, that makes everything feel more real. As days pass, the colors begin to change again. Reds fade, gold softens, leaves fall. The forest floor becomes a carpet of color, crunching softly beneath every step. Winter is coming. You can feel it. But autumn doesn't resist. It doesn't hold on. It lets go gracefully, and that's what makes this season unforgettable. Because you know it won't last, and because you know you're witnessing something fleeting. Canada in fall isn't just a place, it's a feeling. A reminder to slow down, to look longer, to appreciate change without fear. Not everything has to stay the same to be beautiful. Sometimes beauty exists precisely because it fades. And when the last leaves fall, and the roads grow quieter, and the forests prepare for snow, you'll remember this moment. The colors, the calm, the road stretching forward. Canada in fall. Unreal, quiet, and gone before you realize it.